So, as you guys know, there's a lot of people who are very scared of the woke agenda. And luckily, there is a woke content detector. We identify whether a game has woke content and if so, to what degree. Our group page has more about our methodology and our full list of games. The list is growing, but we need your help. Join and contribute. Okay? Let's see what their methodology is. Woke content, any images, messages, characters, storytelling, dialogue, music, or game mechanics that include themes associated with the left side of the political aisle in contemporary Western politics. These themes include things like pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, pro-DEI messaging, pro-climate action messaging, pro-communism/socialism messaging, pro-abortion messaging, pro-pedophilia messaging. That seems a little weird. I don't think that that is associated with the left side of the political aisle in contemporary Western politics, but okay. Let's continue. Pro-immigration messaging, pro-transhumanism messaging, anti-Western society messaging, anti-human messaging, and anti-human messaging. Okay, don't fully understand what that means, but fine. Anti-colonialism messaging, anti-capitalism messaging, anti-heterosexual messaging. Seems like they just keep adding like new things that the left is supposed to be representing, like anti-heterosexual messaging. Okay. Anti-patriarchy messaging, anti-white messaging, sure, I'll take that. Anti-family messaging, anti-free speech messaging, anti-gun messaging, etc. Recommended, no woke themes present. Informational, woke themes present with subtle, no specific messaging. Not recommended, woke themes present with overt messaging. If you disagree with our definition of woke content or disagree with our association, feel free to join and let us know. For the sake of brevity, messaging is used in curated reviews of a catch-all term. As far as older games are concerned, you might be thinking, how can a game be made before 2012 even be woke? Well, quite frankly, you may be right in thinking the use of the term woke to refer to a game published when that term didn't exist anachronistic. However, even if the term woke didn't exist back then, the themes now associated with that term still did. So I need you to understand something, and I'm going to use it as a pejorative. This is gay as hell to do, dog. Okay? Like, this is literally the fucking classic. This is classic, like, SJW shit. This is when SJWs went too far. Remember when they were like, actually, I'll have you know, I don't know, some fucking thing, some piece of art that you're enjoying. Like Picasso was a misogynist, you know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't look at his paintings or whatever. It was like idiotic shit that nobody actually fucking cared about, that terminally online people would like hyper focus on and try to, make a movement out of. And almost always it was about like using gay in that context was cringe. No, I'm using it like specifically. You're right. You're actually right. I'll own up to that, because it's not gay. It's not like zesty. This is just lame as fuck. Okay. I used it in the 90s way, which is homophobic, and you're correct. And I take ownership over that. And it was not an appropriate usage of the term. This is lame as fuck. Okay. Having said that, this is identical to basically doing the same shit, like calling things problematic. Okay. This is the reverse 2016 perspective. Okay. This is the reverse 2016 perspective. Quick giving in the woke mob. No, when I use gay as a pejorative, I usually use it in like a humorous way. This was just a direct negative. Okay. Which is why I'm saying I think it was like not the appropriate usage of it. Okay. But these guys are seeking out microaggressions. Looking at like trigger warnings and basically acting like a 14-year-old on Tumblr. Yeah, basically. It's really fucking stupid. Hasanabi asked, game is woke. Joke.
Does the game have unnecessary?
Oh, yeah, I saw this. I already saw this TikTok. But yeah, you're right.
Woke. So it has necessary wokeism. This is the...
What the fuck? Okay, here.
Wokest woke game to ever woke this earth, and I love it. I love how woke this game is. You just came into the stream. You missed it. We were playing some of the campaign. Under this armor, my main character has blue hair, and he screamed Black Lives Matter before shooting a heretic who was, of course, a MAGA supporter right in the face. There's actually a whole mission where you're trying to do as many abortions as possible.
Isn't 40K literally like directly analogous to like fascist imperialism? Like... You got to be real brain broken to be like, man, that game. It's like looking at Helldivers and being like, yeah, these guys have no opinion on politics at all. Or even funnier, their opinions on politics resemble mine, which is that they're pro-military.
You're trying to just convince conservative women to have careers instead.
Is Baldur's Gate on the list because the freaks think it's fine? These fucking losers shit their pants over pronouns in Starfield, but suddenly the non-binary option of full bisexual cast in Baldur's Gate 3 isn't woke. Baldur's Gate was not woke and proves you have a fundamental misunderstanding of your opposition's argument and point of view. Okay? Ironic that most people in this thread say it's weird fetish art are also the kind of people who have their either trans furries or advocate for fucking bears in Baldur's Gate 3. Ironic that most people in this thread say that, wait, what? He doesn't understand that he is inconsistent. Baldur's Gate is gay as fuck, but you like the game, so you think it's not woke. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's the methodology. Let me tell you what this actually is. Do I like the game? If yes, game is not woke. Do I not like the game? If yes, game is woke. Okay? Sometimes I actually think the game is woke, but then I actually like the game, so then it turns out to be not woke. It has nothing to do with like the actual things within the game. Now, let me explain to you what I mean by this, okay? First and foremost, okay? Number one thing that you have to remember, these guys are fucking losers, dog. That's it. If you're looking at a fucking game and being like, well, what are the actual underlying like microaggressions that I might experience when playing the game? Like, you're kind of fucking weird. Most people don't do that, okay? And yes, I mean it. Like, most people don't fucking do that, okay? There might be some shit in a game. The game might be made by a fucking dev team that is like misogynistic or racist or whatever. But ultimately, just play the fucking game and see for yourself, okay? And if you think that this is like unacceptable, I don't know what to tell you. That's number one, okay? The content that you consume does not actually represent, in my opinion, a significant part of your political identity or your worldview, okay? You can watch something for a number of different reasons. I myself watch a shit ton of Fox News on this broadcast. I don't think I'm a Republican, okay? But, you know, my naysayers might consider me otherwise to be a Republican. But ultimately, it's because I derive a different type of satisfaction from watching Republicans cackle like a bunch of fucking hyenas and oink like little piggies. That's why this community loves watching hogs. We call it hog watch, right? So that's something to remember, okay? Ultimately, if you're doing this for in either direction, and I mean it in like the woke direction too, where you're like, oh, there's not enough this, there's not enough that, there's not enough like gender representation in this game. It's like, okay, fine. Like you won. Then don't play it. You know, if that is going to be your only consideration for a game, then maybe it's not for you. It's just that everyone I don't like is Hitler meme for chuds. Everything I don't like is woke. Yes. The only warning I want to look up before playing a game is if the dog in it dies. That's funny. All right. So supporting the Chinese. This is more of a general question, but I see the game Wukong is blue, but it's made by a famously Chinese game dev. Is funneling money to communists supported on this group. You could say the game itself isn't woke, but shouldn't you be making a stand against their agenda by not recommending it? A lot of big brains out here, okay? Now let's take a look at some of the games that they were mentioning here. The woke content detector list is crazy, says Cerberus. Imagine missing out so many good games because anti-woke grifters melted your brain. Baldur's Gate 3, not recommended. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, non-binary / other option available for identity and character creation menu. At least, personally, they are being consistent. Many of the anti-woke gamers do not consider Baldur's Gate 3 to be woke, but these guys, at least, they're like, nah, we're putting our fucking name here. Hades, not recommended. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, homosexual relationship between minor characters. What? Minor characters? Dude, you're weird. You're weird as fuck, dude. Like, what minor character? Do you mean like minor roles? Are they playing fast and loose with like... No, I think they wrote minor there specifically to like debate people. I'm not even kidding. They could have said background characters, but they said minor, and I think that's a deliberate reason to make it seem like it's like pro-pedophilia or something. Anyway, let's continue. Optional homosexual romance. The NPC Chaos is non-binary. The NPC Deuce says she is asexual. Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. Shovel Knight, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Elden Ring contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, uses body type in place of biological sex during character creation. Terraria includes a retroactive removal of gender selection from the character creation menu. The gender change portion uses the same colors as the pride flag. Sid Meier's Civilization 6? Civ 6 is woke? Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Contains overtly pro-climate action messaging. Race swapped. Suleiman added. And race swapped Suleiman and added historically unimportant female leaders. Global warming and carbon capture mechanics. Newsflash, when you change things people didn't want change under the guise of it's morally correct, they tend to rebel. Y'all don't seem to get it. They're willing to miss out on genuinely good games if it means burning the current industry to the ground. Yeah, dude, you're a fucking idiot if you think people are going to stop playing motherfucking Elden Ring because some loser made a fucking PowerPoint about how it's woke and gay. That's the point. You could do a better grift if you just like stuck to games that suck and then been like, it sucks because of woke. Okay? You can't do that. You can't do that if you are talking about games that are objectively fun because most people don't give a fuck. Okay? It's especially not PowerPoint. You're right. I apologize. I'm playing Civ 6 right now. There's legit wildfires and droughts going on in my game right now because I'm pumping these damn factories. Woke! Everybody knows climate change is fake. Okay. Cyberpunk 2077, not recommended. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, contains overtly pro-transhumanism messaging, features a trans character and flag, uses body type instead of biological sex, body modification encouraged. Okay, I gotta fucking see this whole goddamn list now. God dang it. Gosh dang it. Starfield, obviously. Woke Bethesda! Fucking pronouns! Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. That's awesome. Hogwarts Legacy not mentioned. Wulong Fallen Dynasty contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. No More Heroes 3 informational contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus imagery. There's a rainbow graffiti presented in one of the buildings. By the way, Call of Duties are all woke because they have multiple pride calling cards and emblems. Cave Story Plus from 2011 recommended. Contains no woke content. Elder Scrolls Oblivion recommended. Contains no woke content. Wait, what? I don't get it. How is there no woke content in Oblivion? Fallout New Vegas informational. Fallout 4 informational. Morrowind informational. Red Dead Redemption 2 informational. Wait, what? Every single one of these games is unimaginably woke in comparison to like fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Did the Taliban create this list? Dude, that's good. I mean, is y'all Qaeda? Okay, this is American made. Okay, this is our version of the brain disease. Wait, I just saw Suleiman the Magnificent was made black in Civ 6. How do you feel about that? I just know the motherfuckers who refuse to include Turks in the white in-group get pissed that Suleiman the Magnificent got DEI'd. Yeah, I'm so mad. How could they have done that? I can't believe they made Suleiman the Magnificent black. I'm so mad. That's my favorite Suleiman out of all of them. Wait, he didn't even make him black. They just made him like Indian, I think. I don't know. Like he could have been this dark. I don't know how dark he was, but he could have been, you know. Yeah, he just looks brown. He's just a little tan, you know. Turks can be brown. I thought they just like straight up, like, I thought they straight up made him black. You know what I mean? His other variant is way lighter, by the way. His headdress is not big enough. That's the real issue here. Yeah, well, for sure. White, Olmenistan, Chokistan, Turkwar, sadly. Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit? Fuck those guys. I thought they were saying he looked like Mansa Musa or something. Yeah, I thought they would like, sometimes they do that. And even then, I don't give a shit either, obviously. But like, I thought that they like made him like a historic African king, you know, that type of shit. But like, again, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? What an idiotic thing to be upset about.
İşte bu benim alemimdir. Beni seven takibi de. Azameti Topkapı'dan ben Süleyman. Kaysar-ı Rum selamımızı ihsan ederiz.
Wait, this is actually pretty good. That's kind of crazy. Damn, they put a lot of fucking thought and effort into this shit, dude. That like he doesn't even do like modern Turkish. Yeah, he does like I mean, I don't know exactly what Ottoman Turkish sounded like, but at least in modern Turkish depictions of Ottoman Turkish, this is what the Ottomans sound like. Like it's like old Turkish. I'm kind of shocked. Damn, this is like thoughtful as fuck. Holy shit.
The PC gaming platform Steam allows users to create curator pages where they can review games for their followers. One such curator, named Woke Content Detector, was created in March with the mission to identify whether a game contains woke content and if so, to what extent. The page has gained attention online, with many users finding its reasoning for labeling games as woke both amusing and at times offensive. The term woke originally emerged in African American vernacular English, referring to awareness of racial and social injustice. However, in recent years, right wing commentators have co opted the term to critique topics and groups they oppose. As the Woke Content Detector page demonstrates, the latest use of the word is vaguely defined and will typically point to anything that features a marginalized voice. Of the hundreds of games reviewed, 745 have been deemed woke. 376 are not woke and 299 are what are described as subtly woke.
Madem ki milletin hep ahenktar akvamı muhtelif eden, hikmeti Süleyman'ı idrakin zaruridir.
Oh, dude, this is straight up like, this is like fucking crazy old school Ottoman thoughtful. It is woke. Yeah, they didn't even, bro, what the fuck? This is crazy. This is like way more like legit representation than I thought that they would ever put into it as like Western devs. Like you don't arrive at this position. Like the average Turk doesn't even fucking know that this is like the way that the Ottomans spoke. You know what I mean? Like they did some fucking serious research. They put a lot of goddamn thought and effort into making sure that this was like, what is this? The Ottoman. Okay. This is the voice actor of Suleiman the Magnificent. Respect. This actually kind of shocked me. It's a history game. I know, but like, dude, what do you mean? Okay, it's a history game. So what? It's still made by like fucking devs, like Western devs. The expectation usually is not that they're going to get it like super right. Anyway, Borderlands 2, Borderlands Enhanced contains no woke. Metro 2033 Redux, Metro Exodus contains no woke content. Wait, Sid Meier's Civilization 5 contains no. Wait, what? Dark Souls? Dark Souls is woke. Wait, Sekiro contains no woke content? Wait, why? How the fuck is all the Dark Souls ones woke, but Sekiro is not? Is it because you get to choose a gender? The boss character Gwendolyn was born a male but raised a female and given clothes and a magic ring to help him act like a female. Oh my god. Subnautica contains subtly anti-gun and subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. The game's director has stated he chose not to put guns in the game as one vote towards a world with less guns. The databank titled Relationship Contract Legal Recording is a conversation between two lesbians where one breaks up with the other. Helldivers 2 contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, contains subtly pro-DEI messaging, no clear distinction between male or female aside from voice options. The intro notably features a mixed-race family. Wait, okay, but if Helldivers is like only informational and not definitely woke, then Call of Duty is literally not woke. Like this list is all over the place, and I suspect a lot of it simply revolves around what the person's what the individual's attitudes are towards like what they consider to be a woke game and a not woke game. Forced cross-dressing. You start the game working for an eco-terrorism group. Okay, I heard Disco Elysium is like a very funny one. Disco Elysium, the final cut, not recommended. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Features multiple LGBTQ plus characters, including a player character. Heavy social commentary regarding communism. Whether pro or anti is unclear. That, in my opinion, is a perfect descriptor of Disco Elysium. features multiple LGBTQ characters, including the player character, heavy social commentary regarding communism, whether pro or anti is unclear. That is perfect. Hard space, you said? Read the woke description for hard space. What the fuck is hard space? Hard space shipbreaker. Contains overtly anti-capitalism messaging. As the story progresses, the player character becomes more actively involved with a union fighting against the corporation they all work for. Among Us, not woke. It instills no collaboration amongst workers on a spaceship. It reaffirms the position that every man is for themselves. Therefore, Among Us, not woke. Wait, what about Metal Gear? Oh, they don't have Metal Gear on here. Oh, no. Why don't they have Metal Gear Solid on here? Wolfenstein, let's see. Contains overtly pro-DI messaging. A main character is saved by a strong pregnant girlfriend. She also manages to fight off a wave of Nazis. God of War, not recommended. Contains overtly pro-DI messaging. The NPC Angerboda has been race swapped. No one in Norse mythology is described as having features consistent with sub-Saharan Africans. Dave the Diver contains overtly pro-DI messaging. Player character is a fat guy who can somehow deep dive and swim long distances without trouble. The sushi chef is a person of color. Wait, is the argument that like a black person can't be a sushi chef or a fat guy can't dive? Because both of those things do happen in the real world. Dude, this list is fucking incredible. Among Us contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Pride flag nameplates. I need Asmongold to go through this list and tell me what's woke and what's not woke. I need that. I will watch that. That is an entire Asmongold video that I will watch, okay? Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is on there. They think it's woke because you're an eco-terrorist, and also there's forced cross-dressing. Overcooked informational. Contains subtly pro-DEI messaging. One of the playable characters is a wheelchair-bound raccoon. Why does this piss people off? Like, you can't have any fucking disabled person? Like, what the fuck? They literally are just like, they want the most boring games of all time. Now, here's the thing I wanted to mention. Okay, here's the thing I wanted to mention. Okay, aside from like the glaring inconsistencies in the list here, like Wukong, for example, is diversity in the way that we understand it done right. Okay, a lot of people have actually gotten mad and been like, oh, Wukong doesn't feature enough like women or whatever the fuck, right? But it's actually exactly what I mean when I say diversity is actually a good thing, because it creates a unique story that you might not have actually fucking been privy to, because we only play and recycle the same fucking IP and the same historical mythologies in the Western world over and over again. So when you actually turn around and do something that's like objectively popular in Asia, objectively popular in China specifically, and you take that mythology and you present it in a God of War style game to the Western world, all of a sudden people are like, yo, this shit is dope. And there are so many other mythological stories such as this one that I hope one day developers can put the adequate amount of care and consideration into. You could do this for the Ottoman Empire, okay? You could do this for like African emperors. You could do this for, and now I'm not even talking about like fucking Wakanda shit, okay? Like historic stories. You could do this for Native Americans. You could do this for indigenous populations in Central America and Latin America, right? Like there are so many stories that you could pick and choose from, that you could incorporate into your work, right? And I think as long as it's done in a thoughtful manner, it would automatically make people interested because there's a novelty to it. Do you see what I'm saying? That is diversity done right. Diversity in the way that we understand it, right? Like in the Western world, which means like the non like Western centric white man centered framing of a story. Okay? And I think that what the fuck is Fuda Dom World, dude? What is this? Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus an overtly anti-patriarchy messaging, features many hermaphroditic characters and sexual interactions. Dog, it's called Fuda Dom World. Futa Dom World. What? No, they took Fuda Dom World. They ruined Fuda Dom World with their woke agenda. Puzzle Puppers contains no woke content. Like, think about the only games you are Stuck with playing. Amanda's sticker book. Puzzle puppers. Get a grip chip. Moon Raider. Feud. Trine. Enhanced edition. Let's see what the Yakuza ones. Yakuza. Like a Dragon. Informational. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. A party chat title. Gender politics. Provides lighthearted social commentary on gender discrimination. Nearly all NPCs in Dragon's Dogma. Okay, so there's only one Yakuza. Oh, Yakuza Kiwami. They're all informational. One of the bosses in the game is a sexually suggestive drag queen who makes homosexual advances towards the player character. A recurring character dresses up in drag and takes on an alternative persona. This interaction is presented in a humorous way. They're literally saying like it's informational because like it would be not woke if the main character hate crimed the trans person, but instead is like in a platonic and happy and comfortable surrounding around the trans person. How is Yakuza not work? There's a dialogue where Kiri yells at a lesbian woman for saying maybe she should give in and date a man. Yeah, no, Yakuza is woke as fuck. So it's really funny that they're saying it's not woke. They said Frostpunk is not woke, but in the DLC, there's an entire game mechanic where you are a part of a union. Yeah, Yakuza, Yakuza pro sex worker, pro homeless. There's trans characters in Yakuza. Commandos, not woke. Oh man, those were phenomenal games, by the way. I love this list. I love this list. The list maker likes Fuda, major self-report, going medieval, error 143. Like half of these games are RPGs and they're just mad that you can choose a gender. Stray is not woke. Chat, you're safe. The cat game contains no woke content. Death Stranding. They didn't put any Hideo Kojima things in here. Like, which I suspect is deliberate because they don't want to fucking... BioShock 2 game contains no woke content? I'm sorry, what? Every fucking game, BioShock Infinite, contains overtly anti-Western society, overtly pro-DI messaging. Columbia's residents are hyper-exaggerated racist caricatures of the 19th century America's heavy social commentary on racism. Contains LGBTQ plus messaging. According to creative director Ken Levine, the minor NPC Sanders Cohen is gay. In-game audio logs allude to possible homosexual interactions. Pro or anti is unclear. What do you mean it's unclear? It is literally the most clear. Oh my God, these are such sensitive little sallies, dude. Oh my God. They're sensitive little sallies, but hey, remember, dude, they didn't have this level of smoke for fucking Fallout because they like Fallout because it is the #1 game. Like this game, all of these games are literally like, are they beloved by autistic people who happen to fall on the edgelord side? Okay, if answer yes, then it's not woke. Like so many people just like do not understand the actual story and the political perspectives of these games, or even if they do understand it. First of all, Grand Theft Auto 5 not informational. Are you fucking kidding me? All of the Grand Theft Auto games are woke. Japanese games are woke as fuck, but they literally give it a pass because they think like, well, it's Japan, you know? Let's see Hearts of Iron. Heart of Iron? Is it Heart of Iron? Yo, chill. Yo, you gotta let her out now. Is Counter-Strike woke? Oh, it's not. Thank God. Just search Paradox. Life by You. Tyranny. Crusader Kings 3. A retroactive update added an option to allow same-sex marriages. Age of Chivalry contains no woke content. Battletech. Yeah, bro, they say New Vegas. They say New Vegas is informational. Life is Strange. I mean, we know that shit is woke as fuck. What do you mean? If they have it. Life is Strange. Wait, what? Life is Strange is informational? Dog, that is the gayest game of all time. Okay. The person who made this list played it and actually loved the game. So they're like, oh, it's informational. If Life is Strange is simply informational and it's not like woke as fuck, you have to literally, dude, if you enjoyed it, as did I, you're a little gay to a lot gay. Okay. That's the starting point. That is the starting point. Okay. It's one of those games where you gotta be just a little gay to enjoy it. Okay. It's gay as fuck. What the fuck do you mean? But like Life is Strange 2 goes from subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging to overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, multiple LGBTQ NPCs who talk about their sexuality, optional homosexual romance. Yeah, Life is Strange really fell off after the first one. The second one is way too gay, man. Wukong recommended. No woke content. That's awesome. Look up a gay story about gay love. Yearning, a gay story. No! Yearning, a gay story is woke? I didn't even know this game existed. Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. Oh shit, let's look at that one. Vampire Masquerade Night Road contains overtly pro LGBTQ messaging. Vampire Masquerade The Sins of the Sires. Wait, Bloodlines is not, it's informational? Why is that information? What? That's crazy. Dude, I love this. Is my favorite list that I've ever encountered online, okay? Not normally a big fan of lists overall, but this shit is mint, okay? We spent a fucking hour. We went from one top of the hour ad break to the next top of the hour ad break on this list alone. My lord, dude. Moral of this list is it's okay to be gay, just don't tell me about it. No, not even. It's not okay to be gay at all. Anyway, all of us would like to see more games added to the curated list. These guys are awesome. Thank you for doing this, guys. I am so happy about this. The moral of this list, oh, you don't want it? The moral of this list is don't be gay and don't be black. You can only have male characters. And if you have a woman character, I need to make sure that the woman is fuckable. Don't be disabled. Only Japanese sushi chefs. Anyway, did you see that Minecraft movie has a black woman in it? A woman who is black. The woke has gone too far. Black woman. Yeah, like I feel like there's probably a shit ton of good reasons to make fun of the Minecraft movie, but like featuring a black woman in it is like not one of those things. I don't understand it.
According to Woke Content Detector, the list of games which have no woke content include Sonic's Adventure Deluxe, World War II shooters, Day of Infamy, and Red Orchestra, and several Dragon Ball Z titles. The sandbox classic Gary's Mod is also wokeless, we are informed. Steam Curator reviews game negatively because it has a black sushi chef. 2D Management Simulator Dave the Diver was apparently too woke because its main character is a fat guy who can somehow deep dive and swim long distances without trouble. There is no weight limit on scuba diving, meaning anyone can enjoy the depths of the sea. The review also chastises the game for featuring a black sushi chef. The account has also expressed its misogyny with a review of Darkest Dungeon, which it proclaims is woke because it has playable women characters and a WOC, woman of color, wearing full plate armor. It has no issue, however, with Team Fortress 2, which features a black demolitions expert, or Half-Life Alyx, whose protagonist is a mixed race woman who thwarts the plans of an alien empire. The account looks to justify these inconsistencies in a post on its methodology, attempting to define what woke means in this context. The curator wrote, woke content is equal to any images, messages, characters, storytelling, dialogue, music, or game mechanics that include themes associated with the left side of the political aisle in contemporary Western politics. They did not define what is the left side of the political aisle in the contemporary Western politics. If you found this video informative, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.